All right, guys, let me show you how I went from this to that. We're going to do this makeup tutorial, but before you do anything, you need to make sure that you remove any oils from your skin with makeup wipes. I don't care where you get them from. I get mine from Walmart. Whatever you do, just make sure that you don't add any makeup to your face without actually cleaning it first. It's easier for me to use a makeup wipe when I'm in a rush. Right now, I'm doing my makeup to get ready for a shoot with my photographer, GN Photography. So, let's get into these eyebrows. It is so important for you to actually get you a brush that allows you to get your eyebrows in the proper arch shape. You want to arch it away and up in the proper direction. Now, I use this Wet n Wild. It's actually an eyeline marker to fill in the blanks to make it a little bit more vibrant. And what you're going to see me do is kind of like make little brush strokes, and then I'm going to use my eyebrow brush, and we're going to fill it in. This is an essential step when you're doing a full face makeup look to do. Now, onto the concealer. I use two different tones. Now, this is the first tone that I like to use because if you know anything about getting your eyebrows arched, I was a hairstylist for over 20 years. Whenever you get your eyebrows arched, it's really light at the top of your eyebrows. So you want to use a lighter concealer. And yes, I know I'm looking like some type of voodoo person, but this is the best practice that I use to blend all my makeup. Now, we want to go to a darker shade concealer. And I did get this from Il Makiage. It's a darker shade, and it really helps when it comes to blending after we put on the foundation. Now we're going to put on our foundation, and you can go and take the quiz yourself to get your proper shade. I got this foundation from Il Makiage. When I tell you, I had to have like my husband to pick the shade up against my skin with the photos that they had on there to get the proper shade. I'm using a concealer brush that you just saw waving around on the screen to blend in around the eyes and on top of the eyebrow and on my forehead. This way, it doesn't allow it to be caked on, but we are going to go back over it. Next, we're going to actually use a blending brush. This is going to blend in the foundation and both shades of the concealer that I used to make it even toned. Now, as you notice, I did it all around the eyes on purpose. And I'm going to use this sponge, this face blending sponge underneath my eyes because it's much easier than doing it with a brush, and it really lays it like it really should. You can get a bag of sponges. Honestly, you can get a bag of them for $5 at Walmart. Now I'm using like a little bit of concealer, contour makeup, just to kind of crease my nose, but not much. Now, after putting on all this concealer, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, my own eyelashes turn the same color as the concealer. So I use some of this black paint to actually make my eyebrows dark, and then I'm going over with some dark mascara. I don't care what kind you use, just use mascara so you don't have the same color concealer. Now we're back to using the Wet n Wild eyeline marker to make the cat eye. Super easy, highly recommended because it is the easiest way to put on eyeliner without actually messing it up. Okay, my favorite part, guys, eyeshadow. You can do whatever combination you want, but I really wanted a deep dark purple. So what I end up doing is using a blue first, and then I went back over it with a light vibrant pink and blended them together to make it my own purple. Yes, I have a purple that already comes on my palette, but it is not the purple that I want to see. So I mixed two different colors so I can have the perfect shade that I truly want. And you can do whatever works for you. but this is what works for me. Now I'm moving on to making my cheeks with blush. This blush brush is probably the biggest and softest brush that I have in my artillery, and it's really easy to highlight just those cheeks. I'm going to use some eyelash strips. These are not, you don't have to go and get $150 eyelashes. These are literally 99 cents that I found at a local beauty supply house, and I love the way they look. My biggest tip, if you struggle with putting on eyelashes, the strips, biggest tip I can give you is to put it on in the center and then just kind of maneuver each side until you get it perfectly placed. And or you can get an actual stick that they have in the beauty supply house that's called an eyelash infuser or stick that helps you put it on. But I'm a hands-on person. I've been doing eyelashes most of my cosmetology career, so it's pretty easy for me. Now we got to work on the lips. I like to go eyes, lips, full face. I do an outline with this purple. Oh my god, it's so rich. I get it from a local beauty supply house, and it really complements the look that I go for. On the inside of my lips, I use this lipstick that I got from Ultra Beauty, and it's called it's from Mulan, and the actual shade is called I Am Bold. When I mix these two together, baby, they are so beautiful. I just love the way it looks. I'm just using this sponge to kind of get some of that excess makeup off of the edge of my hair and put it on the sponge. Now, normally I would have put something around my hair, but I was in a rush, like I told you, because I had a photo shoot. But here is the final look. And I was feeling myself, y'all. Oh my God, I love it. I love the way that I was able to highlight my eyes, my eyebrows, and come out with this custom color. If you like makeup tutorials, make sure you follow me on YouTube.